Morning guys, Stagman here. Awfully sorry if it's been a hell of a long time since I've posted a video. My deepest apologies on that. I've got myself a new job, another one. So it's got to have been at least 7 months since I've posted. The new job is going well, been there 7 months. And in that 7 months I bought a couple of new stoves, not really tested them, played around with them. This one I got it off a well-known auction site, internet auction site. Paid £20 for it. The seller had said that it was working to a fashion, but he believed it needed new parts and what have you, and I just thought, well, do you know what, let's have a play. So for 20 quid, which is what, oh, excuse me, $30 ish, $34, that was it, US dollars. So I've ordered it, bought it, and I've ordered the generator part for it, which is here, still wrapped. It was leaking down here, it was leaking out there. It looks like he's had a go at tightening it, but it obviously wouldn't. It was leaking. And for 20 quid I thought, well, give it a go. I know I can get a replacement one of these that actually has the gas canisters, so that goes across there with the gas canister. So if I need to, I'll get that. So what we're going to do today is we're going to change the stove generator, which is that part, and hopefully, touch wood, fire it up. I did put some petrol in here, I did charge it, and it was throwing petrol out of here, it was throwing petrol out of there as well, but it was mainly leaking out of here, not constant drip. So I just thought, well, get the stove generator. As I say, I could see he's had a go at tightening it. I stuck a spanner on there and tried to tighten that, but it didn't work. So we'll have a go at undoing it. Bit of bicycle in a tube that I cut. I made ranger bands out of them, so just try and get some, just so I can get some more grip. Do you know what? Let's just go for it. Obviously this one's buggered. Yeah, that's what it needed. Not sure what to expect here. Ah, okay. Take it that's the generating. I've never seen that before. Oh, well, didn't know that's what they had inside. Does this come out? Does it pull? Does it twist? Okay. Read the instructions. If all else fails, RTFM. Read the manual. Yeah, as you can imagine. Right. So that does actually unscrew. Now that is one fine thread. I don't know if you guys can just see that in the sunshine. That is bloody. Okay, so that's a generator needle, is it? Okay. Got to be able to find some use for that. Let's undo that a bit. Oh, here we go. was handy, they had a tag there ready to pull. Oh, marked difference there. No, I don't. What is going on? Okay, study this a bit easier. Let's get it up to the old eyes. Oh, I see. Oh, right, okay, so it goes in there. And I take it that right, that doesn't do up any more than that, so let's just nip that back up. It said 1/4 of a turn. Okay, let's get a marker pen. So 1/4 of a turn. It's definitely done up to its maximum. I can't even. Right, that's 1/4 of a turn. Yep, it's gone. Okay. Okay. Bit. Let's have another go, just see if I can get a little bit more on it. I don't want to overdo it, but I don't want it leaking again. No, that is it. Good. Okay. Right, guys. So well, that was relatively simple. Just check to make sure we're still filming. I've lost some parts from my other camera for mounting it on the tripod, so I don't know what the hell's, don't know where they've gone. My wife says, oh, I've possibly put them somewhere safe. Yeah, right, so they've gone. Well, I better not advertise, had I? What I've done is I've opened that up, managed to get a bit of pipe in there, I don't know if you guys can see that properly. So now it's fill up time. Now what I do with this, obviously because it's flexible, if I had it in the petrol, God blimey, smell. This petrol's been out here a few months, ever since we last had a play, I do believe. But it still smells lethal, so give it a go. Just gently squeeze so it don't come spraying off there. to do it. Right, no, it looks a bit of a farty thing. That's what I was trying to avoid, throwing it everywhere. The one thing I was trying not to do, and I've done it. Typical of my luck. Probably could do with another one, but we'll. Okay, what are we doing wrong here? Turn that off, I suppose. Okay, what's occurring? That's done up. Oh, hang on. So that's obviously broken as well. Let's have a look at that. Okay. Maybe I need more than that. I mean, the chap did find me a video of it working, so. And when it turned up, this was pressurised, so I can only assume that it's because I haven't got it filled. Oh, tell you what, let's fill it up. Well, it's a comical thing to do on a Sunday morning. Okay. I'm not squeezing too hard. I've got to think of another way of filling these up. I don't have a funnel. I'll purchase one. Right, how much we got in there? Oh, that definitely feels a lot better. Possibly the plungers are dried out because I've had this. How long have I had it now? I bought it January, we're in May, January, February, March, April, May. So swing around, let's try it again. A bit better. It's gone. Something wrong with that valve on there. Look, it feels like it's letting it out at the same time as it's letting it in. So there we go again. Find a bit of cloth, bit of rag, guys. Guys, obviously the chap who's had it before me has obviously stripped it and cleaned it and drained the fuel out to post it to me, and just wondering whether that little rubber seal has dried out, so we'll give it a go and see. Yeah, I think that rubber seal's knackered. Oh well. Well guys, my new toy. I'm going to order another new part, and I shall put the video up once it's done. So there we go guys, watch this space. See you hopefully in about a week. Morning guys. Yes, it's a week later, and guess what? I have the parts. So it's happy days. I've just got to strip this one. I don't know, that ain't going to work. Get me pliers. Well, there we go, guys. Sorted. Let's just hope this one does the job. Trying to get grip on that is a bit hard. There we go. That's it, it's gone. Okay. Right. Let's move some of this junk out of the way. Hang this on here. I suppose I better take the cap off first. It's got the petrol in it. There's obviously a leak in there somewhere. Make sure it's in shot. Yeah, you got it in shot, guys. That's it. Must be turned up to light and down to cook. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 40. Don't know whether that's enough or whether that's not. But I'm going to cheat, guys, to be honest. Okay. Would have turned it on enough. What I've done is I'd overturned that off, I think. Let's get it going. Should be hot enough. Down to cook. Well, guys, bought this a few weeks back. I did fire it up with that tube on for a short while. It did sort of work, but it was leaking like a sieve. So last week I ordered a new, whatever they call it, pipe. I did have the paperwork here. But just to give you an idea, you know the problems I've been having, as it was earlier on in the video. But yeah, so now we've got another dual fuel stove. apparently you can actually replace this with a gas canister and what have you. So I might actually get that. And then what I'll do is I'll keep it in the back of the car and run it in the back of the car. It's good to see it working. I suppose the only other thing to do, boil test. That's a litre and a half of cold water. As I say, the main reason for getting this one is to be able to use two burners at the same time without and the way this works is obviously this controls this burner. There's a, let's take you around the other side, you can see this flap here. Where are we? Yeah, there we go. You turn that and that allows this to, in actual fact, let's make sure it's off because I can smell petrol. There we go. That allows this to be lit, and this controls this one. If I turn this down, and this one will go down as well, so they'll both go down. So if you want one to simmer and one to cook, you use this one for simmering and this one to cook on, because this one will operate here and that operates there, so you can simmer with that. But if I turn this down while that's on the full belt, that will go down to the same height as this one. They'll sort of match, if that makes sense. And you can see the water starting to stir. But, it's just an old saucepan I got. I'll say an old one the wife uses for boiling eggs and that such likes in. There we go. I would have cooked some breakfast this morning, but I'm on a diet. And as the wife says at the moment, it's more of a seafood diet, but I really do need to lose some weight, so I'm not having so many fry-ups. I don't get a chance to go down the gym. what's that been now? About 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes. If you wind back to the video when you see me put it on, it's about 3 minutes 45 seconds, which is not bad for a complete 1.5 litres of cold water. But bloody starlings. I had one fly into the patio door yesterday, break his neck. So it didn't last long before a red kite came and got it. It's the luxury of living here in the Chilterns. Got all the red kites, they clear up the mess. You don't want to get burnt, so 4.5 minutes. Not the quickest of things, I suppose. Not as quick as a gas one, but I've got so many new toys. Another new toy, which hopefully next weekend I'll get to do another test. That gas canister came this morning. I don't think I've done a test on this. Bought this off a well-known auction site. It's got the nozzle and such likes in there. I don't know what make it is even. I bought a job lot. Oh, it's a Go system. Trail Classic. So gives me another video to do. Yeah, I was on the old auction site doing my usual hunting for bits and pieces for work. I don't know if you saw that properly or not. And came across a job lot of stoves for 20 quid. Just so you guys know, I do actually do a fair bit of cooking. Still do it. So if you can't be self-sufficient, then it's nice having a wife to do your cooking, but to be honest, sometimes getting out in the woods and just cooking how I want to cook is ideal. It was second hand, this one. The guy would give it a coat of paint because when it turned up the paint was very tacky, and he did actually say that he'd given it a coat of paint, so didn't do a bad job of masking this up, I must admit. But you can see where it's, I don't know if you can see at the back there, but it was stuck. What we got? Is it going to boil? He says, well, it's starting to. Yeah, here she goes. So, what's that, about 7-8 minutes to boil a 1.5 litres of cold water. And believe me, it was stone cold, that straight out the tap. So the lid had been on it, had probably been about 5 minutes, generally about 2 minutes extra difference, but there you go, guys. Gonna let that. I might let that just use the fuel because there ain't that petrol's quite old in that canister. Was. That'll be somebody falling over, I dare say. Right, guys, thanks for watching the video. Please like, subscribe and share. I'm going to try and I'd like to try and grow the videos subscribers. I'd like to grow them a bit more. And get a few more, so that so I've got some people that, if I know people are interested, I'll carry on doing it. I've got some other stuff to do later on this year. We're supposed to be building a canoe. I've got 2 lads that live local to me. They want one each, so if I get round to it, I'll do it. I did say to them, you know, if they supply the wood, I'll when they come round here, I'll show them how to do it. So, but I've ordered ordered the parts I need for my old video camera, because I'd lost the parts. So it'll save me doing it on the phone. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and there we go. The new toy. Well, another new toy. Take care, guys. Have a great week. See you next time.